Hello everybody again. In addition to the video I already posted, the first video on social and generalized anxiety, I did want to quickly talk about anxiety, okay? Because I think that, the medical society, okay, the, therapists and just the counselors, even doctors, they have kind of taught us that anxiety is a permanent thing, okay? Or we think, as we have anxiety, okay, somebody that with anxiety thinks that anxiety is permanent, okay? And I used to think that way too, okay? But it's not. It's not fully permanent. Your anxiety, in my experience through plant medicine, okay, I have reduced my anxiety levels from about a 95 percentile to down to about a 20 or 15%. So maybe it is slightly permanent where you always have it, but it can be greatly reduced, okay, where it's almost non-existent. And because I'm still going through experimental stages of plant medicine, and I do plan to do a second ceremony, okay, at some point, a big second ceremony, I feel that I could probably completely get rid of any kind of anxiety I have, okay? Any kind of social anxiety, any kind of generalized anxiety. I feel that I could wipe that out completely, okay? So what I wanted to say in this video is that social anxiety and generalized anxiety, I really feel that it's not permanent, okay? And you, as a person with anxiety, might feel that you're going to have this for the rest of your life, okay? Sorry, I apologize there. My low battery went on. But from my experience, it's not a permanent thing. And the other thing is, we are meant to think that social anxiety is a mental health issue. And I told myself that for a very, very long time. Now I'm starting to realize that it's not a mental health issue. Anxiety stems from a trauma that you endured, whether that was in your childhood, in your adulthood, okay? And it created some kind of a belief system which caused the anxiety, okay? So anytime you're put into that situation that resembled your trauma, it triggers you and you go into either a panic attack or you have anxiety coming on, again, whether that be generalized or social, okay? That all stems from a trauma that you endured in your childhood or in your adulthood, okay? So the reason why plant medicine is so effective, okay, and really do your research. If you don't know what plant medicine is, I can't speak for ayahuasca. I've never done ayahuasca, but psilocybin, magic mushrooms, okay, there's a lot of research being done right now that it helps with various issues that you have: depression, anxiety, post-traumatic stress disorder, okay, and a number of other things. This is the latest research happening right now, okay, where they are realizing how effective that magic mushrooms are for these apparently mental health issues, okay? So again, it has helped me a great deal. It allowed me, the healing ceremony I did in Costa Rica allowed me to go into my trauma, okay, that caused the anxiety in the first place, because that was my intention. That's the intention I put into the ceremony. Before I went into the ceremony, I wrote on a piece of paper, this is what I want to heal in my life, because I had been carrying that trauma for years and years and years and years, and I could not overcome it, okay, through traditional methods of medication and therapy, okay? And I'm not saying those things didn't help. They did help me, okay? And that's why I'm giving you guys these tips, okay? That's why I want to give you these things that you can do to help yourself, okay? But when it comes to the plant medicine, that was the one thing that helped me the most out of anything, okay? So that's why I'm bringing this up. So it does stem from a trauma that you went through. That's why you have anxiety. And it's not a mental health issue, okay? It's not considered mental illness. It can be almost completely eliminated out of your life, and maybe actually completely eliminated. I will find that out when I do my second healing ceremony. But like I said, my anxiety dropped down from about a 90% to a 20%, and my depression went down from 95% to 20%. My depression went down to, I think I had about, I would say 80% depression, went down to probably 30%, okay? And I did my ceremony 2 years ago. Was it 2 years ago? Yeah. It's going to be actually 3 years coming up. I think 2 or 3 years. I don't know. What year was it? I don't know. But it's either 2 or 3 years, and I have barely had the anxiety return. It's come back a little bit, okay? It does come back a bit, but you will never experience the level of anxiety that you had prior to the ceremony, okay? Because what the psilocybin ceremony, the magic mushrooms, what they do in your brain is they create new neural pathways in the brain. And they also help to get into your subconscious, okay? And that's where all these belief systems come from, all these traumas that we endure. We store them in our subconscious. So these magic mushrooms help to kind of clean those things out, okay? And helps us make new neural pathways in our brain. So with that being said, anxiety is not completely permanent, and you can really overcome a lot of it, okay? By just doing certain things, especially plant medicine. That's why I'm such a believer and such a pusher about doing a ceremony. If you have the chance or the opportunity to travel and to do, or even in where you're living now, to do a ceremony, okay, a psilocybin ceremony with maybe a counselor or a healer of some sort, okay, some kind of spiritual master, definitely do it, because that's going to help you immensely, okay, especially if traditional methods do not get to the root for you. Okay, so that's what I wanted to say about that. Again, if you haven't watched my video on tip 1 of how to reduce your anxiety, check that out. And leave a comment if you want after you've tried it. Let me know how it works for you. And I will talk to you guys in the next videos that I put up about how to deal with your anxiety. All right, so take care, have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.